Hi guys, it's Sunday afternoon, well Sunday evening about 5:30. I'm calling it quits. I set a goal today of getting the other fender off and everything unhooked over there and getting the radiator out. That's a job, I'm telling you. Broke a fitting naturally off the bottom of the radiator, and I'm going to pray that I can fix it. I really don't want to buy a radiator. Not that big mother. That thing is huge. But, like I say, I've made a lot of progress today. Doesn't look like it, but got the fender off without any damage to it. Everything came loose nice and easy, which I was really happy with. The radiator, this bottom hose, still had that there 2-wire clip hose clamp, so that had to go. I don't know what the heck that is. Ouch, metallic. Had to do some investigating. Got it off, and then the one hose that comes from the transmission to the bottom of the radiator had one of them pinch clamps like that, and getting it to come loose, the metal of the fitting gave loose and broke off. So henceforth there's a bucket with transmission fluid in it. It's always got to be something, right? I've been expecting rain all day. Last night, yesterday evening and last night, down in northern Kentucky, down by there at Maysville, man, they got hammered bad. They got 7 inches of rain in less than 12 hours. And there's, houses washed off foundation, the house, mobile home was washed away, cars, trucks, you name it, buses washed off the roads into creeks and everything else. I mean, it is a mess down there. And there was more rain tapped for today. We had rain move through this morning and gave us quarter inch maybe. There's a hell of a thunderstorm last night. It started about started thundering about midnight, and by 2 o'clock in the morning it was really rocking and rolling. It kept me awake, I'll put it that way. But I'm praying for them folks down northern Kentucky there. They got, just absolutely pounded with rain. Roads washed out. It's a bad deal down there. So I'm praying for you guys down there. But back to this thing. Now that I can I'm making progress, I'll put it that way. All the electrical stuff is unhooked from the cab to the engine. I still have to take the brake lines loose and take the brake lines loose from the master cylinder, take the master cylinder and the booster off, because they've got to go on the other truck. Looking at my power steering lines there, and they're rather gnarly looking, and happened to remember I was planning ahead. There's one new hose. and the other hose and cooler thing. So I got 2 brand new ones to put on there. So that's going to be right when I get done. I'm going to call and see about this lower hose. I'm praying it comes just the big hose down to the T and the little elbow and not the whole other shooting match, because I'm quite sure that's probably been on there as long as the truck, especially have that wire clamp on it. This one might get changed maybe. That's a pretty good sized hose. That's probably an inch. This is going to be the that's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to have to make a hose to replace that, make a fitting to get, a T fitting to go for that, because that don't look too pretty good. But at any rate, guys, that's on down the road. Right now I got to get her stripped down and get to where I can get this cab off. Got to go get acetylene and oxygen tomorrow for the torch, because I'm out naturally, and I'm going to have to cut these bolt heads off. Those are just you can't get any wrench to fit them, so they're shot. So that's tomorrow. I'll get this off one way or another, and then I'm going to have to start looking at it to figure out how to rehabilitate it and fix it. I got to. I'm not paying $500 for one of them core sports. I ain't doing it. At any rate, guys, I'm going to get off here. So we'll see you next time. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And say a prayer for those folks over in northern Kentucky that got pounded on last night. We'll see you next time, guys.